You've got questions and we have the answers. Coming up on Talking Cruise. Hi, I'm Chris Cardona. I love to answer people's questions about cruising, and I invite you to post questions for any of our videos. Check out the Q&A section at talkingcruise.com where you can post questions at any time. We'll pick some of the best questions every week, and I'll answer them on a future show. While it can be quite unthinkable that someone could ever get bored on a cruise, it can happen, and many times it could have been prevented. Each cruise line and even ships within the same fleet can vary in their offerings and appeal to specific guests. Make sure the ship that you are planning to cruise on has enough of the activities, entertainment, and even variety of foods you enjoy. If you are traveling with family members or in a group, don't forget to take everyone's taste into account. Just as the saying goes about one bad apple spoiling the bunch, one bored member of your party, especially a child, can quickly bring the vibe down for everyone else. The simplest way to decide the likelihood of getting bored on a specific cruise is to consider what your interests are at home or when you've traveled before and match those interests with onboard venues, activities, and events. The most convenient method to get your luggage on and off the ship is to utilize the cruise line's baggage handling. This service will allow you to leave your bags at the curb in front of the cruise terminal and have them brought directly outside your stateroom on board. If you book a package with flights and transfers included, your bags will go directly from the airport to your stateroom. At the end of the cruise, you can leave your bags outside your stateroom, usually before midnight, and they will be ready and waiting inside the terminal building the next morning. If you plan to bring your own bags on board, there are some things to keep in mind. You will be responsible to make certain that all your bags will fit through the security scanning equipment. Another point to remember is that your stateroom is likely not going to be ready when you board. With your bags in tow, you'll need to lug them with you wherever you go until the rooms open up. At the end of the cruise, if you want to take your own bags off the ship, you'll need to be able to navigate through the lines and spaces on your own. Also, guests carrying off their own bags are usually called to clear the ship first, so plan on having an early departure. You may be able to stay on board even as they start the regular debarkation process, but you'll have many more people to work around with your baggage. On most ships today, you will have many dining choices, including the main dining room, specialty restaurants, a buffet restaurant, and others. When it comes to the main dining room for dinners, you can typically choose between the traditional seating and an open seating option. Traditional seating offers guests a preset dining time and a specific table every evening of their cruise. There are usually at least 2 times to choose from. One will be an early seating and the other a late seating. Traditional dining will appeal to those that like to eat dinner at the same time every evening, while also guaranteeing the same table and waitstaff. You may be assigned a table seated with other guests, but a request can be made on board if you prefer your own table. With open seating, you'll be able to dine within certain hours, which on most ships is 5:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. This offers more flexibility with your time to participate in activities both on board and ashore without needing to worry about being late for dinner. Depending on the cruise line, you may also be able to make a reservation for a preferred dining time every evening. Unlike traditional dining, with open seating, you're not guaranteed to have the same table and waitstaff, but the dining room will do their best to accommodate your requests. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with more answers to your questions. Don't forget to like this video, post comments, and subscribe for more Talking Cruise.